We're helping both the Johnson Hall down in Gardner and the Colonial Theater here in Augusta. Both of those are theaters that we're trying to get back to restored to their glory days, and the arts are vitally important for all of us here in the community, for economic development. It's an important piece to the next level of success for Central Maine.
An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound, and I pressed and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
It's a good time to be at WEX.
It is awesome. Let's have some fun on Commercial Street this summer.
Hi everybody, the tradition here at $3 Dewey's continues. A big congratulations to Joe and his team.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. So good to be here. I know you've been in operations for a few months now. How's it going?
It's going awesome. All the people that love Dewey's have been back, and they're coming and coming. It's really great.
So our crew is here right now during happy hour, and I've already seen like 10 people I know, so I think you're doing a great job.
I think it's awesome. Everybody, it's amazing how many people have stories here and are back to tell those stories and relive those stories now that it's reopened. It's amazing.
So we're going to talk to Joe in depth a little bit later in the show, but before we do so, we have some delicious lobster rolls here in front of us.
Lobster sliders.
And we're here on Commercial Street. So is that what part of your inspiration with the menu, right?
Yeah, the working waterfront on Commercial Street in Portland is something that we embrace and need to be here. It's awesome. Part of the culture here, and it's a lobster roll. This is a new bar, this whole new pit bar here, and it came down from the Forks. One of those storms here in Maine blew down a bunch of trees at Three Rivers. We sawed this out, so we got a little piece of Three Rivers right here in Portland, down from the Forks. Pretty awesome.
So we're here celebrating $3 Dewey's, and also we're here to celebrate our friends at WEX. Just a few blocks down.
Down the street?
Yes, they recently had their grand opening and ribbon cutting for their global headquarters. Tim and I were able to attend. It was very special. We're very excited for them. Take a look.
Today has been just a fantastic day. It was a great honor to have the governor here and Senator Collins here in person and Senator King sent a video. For all the employees that work at WEX, it was one of those milestone days that we can look back on as a really good day in our history. There's a vibrancy about being here that I felt the first day that I came in here. Going from the parking garage down by the water into the building. It's a combination of the energy you get from being in the city and just the energy in the space, because the space is very much like who we are. It is collaborative and high-tech, and it's innovative. It's going to allow people to work together in ways that we haven't been able to up until this point, and it's as we have built out our facilities around the world, this is more in keeping with what we're doing.
Portland gives you the great balance between, from a life perspective, of being able to go outside and do any sort of sport you possibly could want with the water and with the mountains and everything in between. And then WEX actually very much the same, both from a balance perspective, both from a really exciting work environment to having achieve that balance from a work perspective as well.
We've really made significant advancements in how we're transforming the technology base of the company and building on some of the foundational strengths, and so it's a good time to be at WEX.
Today we get to have a brand new office environment. This building was brand new, built just for us, with a really modern style. So open floor plan, really cool features kind of throughout the course of the building. Most of all, which is almost the entire fourth floor is a patio deck, which will be amazing looking out over Casco Bay this spring, summer, and fall.
welcome to our new home. This is pretty much the fourth floor where we are. That's where magic happens. Wax is exploring a lot of new things. From the three places that we stand today, if you consider fleet, transportation, health, it's an amazing industry, and travel, where we can see a lot of potential for corporate payments. We're exploring all these new things that is happening all over the world. So we're really engaging with a lot of startups, big companies, doing these joint, amazing, great, solid partnerships where we're trying to pursue new products, new businesses, where we can provide amazing new value for our clients.
It's incredible. It's this beautiful working waterfront. You can see boats moving back and forth and people running by, and it just feels very much like the city that we love.
So I'm Lindsay Lopes. I'm the Employee Success Partner here at Certify Inc. So I love coming to work every day because the people that work here just really make the company what it is. We have a great family atmosphere here. There's a lot of laughs and smiles on a day-to-day basis, and everyone here works really hard. They look out for one another. We take care of each other here. So it's a really great place to be and to have my career here. You're never bored here. There's always something to do for fun, and working at Certify, it really does provide me with that work-life balance that I need to experience all those things in my community. If you're looking for a great opportunity to live and work in Maine at a growing company, check out our website.
I try to enjoy all of the seasons, snowshoeing, snowmobiling in the wintertime, because otherwise I'd be stuck inside, cabin fever. Summertime, just traveling around, hiking. We do a lot of golfing. I wish the golf season was a little longer in Maine, but we make do. And fall, you can't beat foliage rides. My name is Pam Kimball, and I work here at the Maine office as our head teller.
You know, the location is wonderful, obviously. The vibrant commercial street, working waterfront. You know, Portland, Maine is a beautiful place. And an iconic brand, you know, where we all came when we were younger. So many people say how they met their wife here or they met their husband here. I met someone that said they have a kid named Dewey. We had put up signs under new management, and we put paper on all the windows so you couldn't see the renovation. The biggest thing was to keep the Dewey's vibe that everybody loved for 40 years and, you know, lift it up a little bit. So we redid the bathrooms first and foremost, completely, you know, made that great. But then we made this new pit bar in the center here, which used to be the waitress and the popcorn. And we still have the popcorn. The popcorn is very important to everybody. You know, Chef Will White coming down from our operation at the Sugarloaf Inn, and then Chef Richard here. We have really nice food, and it's still pub, and it's still laid back, and it's still fun, but it's, you know, it's really nice homemade food. Is a level up certainly from where it ever was, and I think fits really well with the working waterfront of Portland here. From 10 to 1, you know, we have a nice late night menu with flatbreads and stuff like that. It's vacation land. I mean, everybody knows it's gonna be crazy down here on Commercial Street, so we're really looking forward to that. There's a lot of folks that work and live around here that are spending a lot of time having fun now. If we combine those two for a great summertime, that's what we're looking for. That's gonna be awesome.
Joe, you have made many deals in different businesses. What was different and unique about $3 Dewey's?
People's response to it is amazing. I've certainly never had anything like that. But also dealing with the city of Portland and finding great teammates and staff to do the work. You know, people said, oh, you're coming to the city, it's going to be difficult. And really, the city of Portland's been awesome all the way along. Found a lot of great teammates to get it done.
Shout out to Scotty.
Scotty, the bartender. And, I mean, it's been a lot easier than I thought it would to find great teammates and to work with the city. And the response of the people is just overwhelming. Everybody's excited, you know?
So you've got the Forks, you've covered that, you've got Millinocket, you've got Kiribati Valley, you've got Portland. Where else in the state have you not covered? What's your...
I think that's pretty great.
It is great.
I think that's pretty great, and I can hang out here in these locations of Maine and have fun until it's done. I'm having a great time.
I think that's why Tim and I like our job, right? We get to see so much of Maine.
Dewey's is the same old great place it was to be. Come on down and have some fun. It is awesome. Let's have some fun on Commercial Street this summer.
Being a Wexer to me means working with an amazing, talented group of people. We work hard, we share the same passion, we have amazing curiosity, and we're trying to strive to get better results every day together. We have great friendships, we work hard, we have fun, and frankly, we laugh a lot.
In Maine, winters are for having fun and conquering the cold in a Honda CR-V. With all-wheel drive and a host of features, you'll turn any trip into an adventure.
I'm freezing. I can't feel my feet.
Spend more time on your skis. It's not so cold.
Have some fun this year in the all-wheel drive CR-V for just $259 a month. See your Maine Honda dealer today.
If we get it right, the feel that we want people to have when they walk into David's is like they're coming into their own house. They're comfortable, they're welcome, and I don't know, we listen to them, try and give them what they want. David's is this place where you come for any occasion, not too formal, not too casual, just find good stuff to eat, good stuff to drink, friendly people to wait on you.
My boots and briefcase are waiting at the door. My ride sweeter to meet the one I love. I don't know how and don't know why, but I've been toasting all my life.
Events like Walk for Wishes make it possible for us to make dreams come true for kids who are fighting these illnesses. It's amazing to see the community rally around these kids because they know how important it is to provide the hope, strength, and joy that a wish can provide.
It's going good. She's happy and healthy and almost a year off treatment.
From all of us at Make-A-Wish Maine, thank you, Poland Spring, for everything that you do to support Walk for Wishes and make it a huge success.
Thank you, Make-A-Wish!
Hi, I'm Britt Vitalis of Vitalis Real Estate Group.
I'm Justin Lamontagne of NAI The Dunham Group.
And just like the thriving brewery industry in Maine, we're going to go out and find some successful businesses that are figuring out how to make it work.
We're really excited to take you behind the scenes of some new businesses, some developments in the southern Maine area.
And because we're real estate guys, we're going to specifically look at how the businesses are using their real estate to distinguish themselves in our great state.
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, a lot is brewing here in Portland. Before we check in with our friends Britt and Justin, who are going to talk about all the new and exciting developments happening in the West Bayside neighborhood, Tim and I had the opportunity to check out Austin Street Brewing. Beautiful new facility, great beer, and such nice people.
We never devote ourselves to being one sort of brewery or one type of, doing one type of product. And because we like all types of different beer, and we never want to really corner ourselves, if you will. So we do everything from hoppy beers, from session IPAs, pale ales, IPAs, double IPAs. We have a whole wild beer program. We do fruited sours and barrel-aged beers. We do stouts and porters and everything in between. So yeah, we're really all over the map. But we basically only make stuff that we enjoy. Jake and I own the company 50-50, so if it's not a beer that we don't like, then or something we're not interested in, we're not going to make it. We have no one telling us to do anything, and it's a really great way to run things. We're maintaining our old brewery space as well for some production, as well as a tasting room. Everything's going great. A little bit of challenge with the 2-location situation, but really started as a seamless start to everything down here. We're really excited. Jake and I had always hoped that we would have a second location or a location on the peninsula in Portland. That was always a goal with us from the beginning. And we were really excited to see this space become available and the thought that we might be able to work here someday. So we've kind of got the best of both worlds. We're centered in two really good beer locations within the city of Portland, out in Riverside and then here. And yeah, it came along and we had a room for a little bit more growth, and we had the need for a few more employees, and here we are. If we could have drawn a building or lay out our floor plan to our liking, it would have looked almost identical to what we found here. And we've brought the building back to really very similar to what it was when it was first built. We brought a lot of walls down and put a lot of windows and doors in to bring the building back to its original condition. Hi, this is Will Fisher from Austin Street Brewery, and we just opened our second location on Fox Street in Portland, Maine, and our tasting room is open 7 days a week.
Hi everyone, we are kicking off Earth Day in style. Seabags, Poland Spring, and Maine Magazine are all teaming up to bring sustainability front and center. As companies from the beautiful state of Maine, we all know the importance of taking care of our most precious resources. So, we are celebrating Earth Day by giving away 25 Bag Totes made from sailcloth containing 80% of recycled plastic Poland Spring bottles. This limited edition tote features our home state on the front with a heart over Poland, and then on the inside it's lined with fun trivia about the state of Maine. Love Maine and the environment. The contest goes until May 12th, so enter and follow the link on your screen.
This time of year is local season, and we just want everyone that is around here locally to come in and enjoy the time that you have free reign of DeMillo's without any tourists to bump into, and enjoy the scenic view that we have, especially on snow days. When we have blizzards out, this is the best bar to sit at and watch the snowfall, see the boats, the ferries coming in and out. It's perfect.
So Justin, tell me why we came down to Bayside.
So I was thinking about the name of our segment, it's What's Brewing? And to me that means what's next, what's happening in development, and this neighborhood is, in my opinion, what's next in Portland. We've seen it in East Bayside with all the breweries. This is West Bayside. We are on the corner of Hanover and we're near Portland Street, and there's just so much exciting new development. And really, what's interesting is it was spurred by the city of Portland selling some of their real estate assets. They had, the Public Works Department was here for many, many years, and they realized two things. Strategically, they should be in a different location, more centralized, and second, their real estate had a lot of value and it was being underutilized. So they decided a couple years ago to put those properties on the market for sale. I think wisely they didn't make it a portfolio. They separated them into individual parcels, looking for individual developers to do different projects. Yeah. And what we've seen now is all 6 have been sold. Tom here has purchased a couple of them, and we've got some other properties that are going to be office. There's going to be some residential components. The building that we're standing in is going to have all sorts of different things that we can talk about. So it's just really exciting.
And this is an area that forever has been sort of this industrial, almost wasteland, and yet right in the city. And I remember my mentor saying to me, a veteran commercial developer, oh, they've been talking about Bayside coming around for 30 years. Right. And now it really is happening today.
It really is happening.
So we're standing in Tom's building and want to talk to Tom Watson about what he's doing down here.
Well,
what do you got going on?
Thanks for coming down to our building. So we should mention that part of the reason Bayside is so cool is because of Bayside Bowl. Right? It's brought a bunch of good people come down here all the time, a lot of fun people. And so I saw that, I said, look, let's buy this place and let's make this a fun place too, right? So there's gonna be some really cool uses here. There's gonna be pubs. We got the Whiskey Barrel, which is a country western rock bar. We've got Cycle Bar. We just signed a lease with Cycle Bar, 50 seats, 50 bike seats. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Cycle bar?
Yeah, it's
Like-
a cycle bar. There's actually not alcohol. It's a
Okay, got it.
And then, so we're moving our office from Grant Street down here. We're taking 6,000 square feet. So our headquarters will be
That's your
here.
property management company.
That's our property management company. That's correct. And I can't disclose any more, but we are working on some really great leases with some really great users. So it's going to be exciting.
It's exciting. Like
Yeah,
the news
stay
just,
tuned.
The news just keeps coming.
It
That's
keeps
awesome.
coming. That's right. Yeah.
When we're looking up, there's residential. I mean, we're looking out the window at a condo development that Jack Soley's done, and Ali Malone and Andy Roy representing Portside. They're selling affordable condos down here, and there are apartments next door.
That's right. So one of the, so again, there's Bayside Bowl, but on the other side of Bayside Bowl is the old Schlotterbeck and Foss building where they used to make sauces. Well, they moved, we bought it, and we developed 56 apartments, and they're really cool apartments, and people love living there. So
Every municipality talks a big game about wanting mixed use, and that's the big phrase that they promote. This area is truly the definition of mixed use. You've got it all down here. It's truly remarkable, and like I said earlier, it's exciting that it was a sort of a public-private partnership. That the city of Portland, without their efforts and what they've decided to do here, a lot of this just wouldn't be possible.
Oh, Justin, I mean, kudos to the city manager, John Jennings, and the head of economic development, Greg Mitchell. And I'll tell you, Portland has no idea how lucky they are to have the planning staff they have. I mean, those folks are sharp, they work hard, they work on behalf of the public, and they work with the developer. They make it work. And I tell you, we're really lucky we have the people at City Hall that we have. Yeah, really.
Well, people need to come down and drive around Bayside, because I think when you think about Portland, you think about the old port. Now you're thinking a little bit about East Bayside and the breweries over there, but this is the next spot, and it's so fun to see it just
I'm
happen.
with you, and I'm a Portland guy, and all this development, I love the amenities, I love all the bars and the restaurants. It's exciting for consumers, for sure. And if you think about this location strategically, it's more convenient than downtown, really. Parking's actually more readily accessible. It's a $5 Uber ride for if you're.
Well, this is the place to be. We're excited for you. And
I'm glad you're here.
Good
Thanks
luck.
for coming. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to follow us, MaineLife Media, on Facebook and our website, Arundel Valley on Instagram. Joe Christopher.
Thank you.
$3 Dewey, spelled out, T-H-R-E-E.
Yeah.
Thank you to our sponsors, Kennebec Savings Bank and New Center, Maine. See you next week.
All right, man, that's what I do, From all of us here at $3 Dewey's, thanks a lot for watching MaineLife. It's a great show.
Same. Sunken passion will never be a flame. There was a boat to carry me across the endless misery. You were the whole, you were the whole. Come the storms, come the waves, come the blurry ends of